James Spades. Someone told me that their CC is feeling a mix of emotions.
Hello people! Kahapon.
Direction.
Crazy!
So, may nabili akong white.
So, tapos na yung sounds. So, dito nagsisearch ako ng Osaka, Manila. Akala ko talaga meron. Pinaglalaban ko pa talaga siya dyan. So, here. So, di ko talaga mag-gets yung assignment. Trinay ko sa search sa TikTok kung meron.
So myself, and of course I had to have Navy. Oh,
Sige te, ipilit mo. Wala nga eh.
hey, I'm off to the next meeting, but I need to find
A day in a life. Ako yung only place.
I get asked this a lot, so
Here's a sample video recording.
Hey guys, just joining the trend. It's a bit linis siya and hindi siya ma-infect because I'm doing dry healing. Nasa open air siya.
My work for searching.
A day in the life na isang full-time na empleyado na nagtatrabaho sa isang private company. Ang video ito ay kahapon.
Sa wakas, sumuko rin siya. So, back sa FB, scroll. So, ilang minutes lang ako dyan nag-browse kasi nakaikonghon ako niyan para sa scholarship.
Sa phone. Ito nga pala yung gamit namin, yung V380.
Vice.
Hey! Hey! How y'all doing? Hey!
I could sing this song as I often do, but every song must end, and you never do.
Mas yung tapos na tulog ko dito.
Medyo matagal din pala ako nag-browse doon. So 1 PM na here and meron akong online class sa OB. So, wala pa siya niyan. So, nagsiset up na ako niya ng laptop, ng pagkain ko. At kauwi ko lang din yan galing kay Konghon. Ba't ako nag-update? Sipag-sipagan ako niyan, kaya excited ako mag-online class. So, nagaganto yung MS Teams ko. Laging naglolo ko. Ewan ko kung ano nangyayari ba dyan. O, diba? Blackout. So, grabe, inantay ko talaga yan. Ang haba ng pasensya ko dyan. Sobrang haba nito, pero ikakat ko na lang. Lumipat na ako nito sa laptop. At nag-start na yung online class. Andito ako magjo-join.
波光晕红，如诗如画的景象。海风轻拂，带来宁静的气息。我在海边静静欣赏着美景。海边月亮如此美丽动人，金色光芒照亮我的心灵，忘记烦恼，沉浸在这时刻，让爱与希望在心中永恒。海浪拍岸，走向自然的旋律，沙滩上留下我深深的足迹，回忆往昔，美好的时光浮现，我愿永远留在这海边。
Usually, dalawang gadgets yung ginagamit ko para yung isa makapag-recite. Since hindi ko magagawa, ginawa ko na lang pang video.
海边日落如此美丽动人，
Mukhang nag-journal pa si ate ko.
金色光芒照亮我的心灵，忘记烦恼，沉浸在这
Habang wala pa namang ginagawa, trinay ko nang i-check yung mga assignments kasi meron pa ako dyang 3 na need gawin.
永恒。萨克斯风悠扬的声音响起，钢琴伴奏如梦幻般的旋律，夕阳美景与音乐融为一体，我感受到了无尽的温暖。萨克斯风悠扬的声音响起，钢琴伴奏 旋律，夕阳美景与音乐融为一体，我感受到了无尽的温暖如你。
Di ko alam sir kung tama ba tong pinagagagawa ko. Pero based on my understanding, to na lang talaga to. Calling a friend ako niyan dahil wala pala akong Columban format logo. So, hindi ko magagawa yung assignment.
Questionnaire na ginagawang guide, no, ng ibang countries, no. Sa atin kasi simple guide is yung pagtatanong lang ng mga basic what do you call this one, information about the client, but this one is more of a complex, no, masyado siyang madami, no. It composed of yung ilan ba to? Wait lang. Parang 14 pages, no, na questionnaire. So just give you a glimpse of it, no.
Bale, itong class na to, supposedly 1 to 4 siya, but tapos niya around 2:20 or 2:30, I guess.
We do have there what we call preconception. That is before pregnancy, no. So this is the kind of checklist na ginagawa, no. What is your date of birth, no, bago ka man naging pregnant, no. Nagkakaroon tayo ng assessment, no. For example, this one, before you got pregnant, did you, no? Do you have a difficulty hearing? Are you deaf? No? Tapos check lang nila, yes or no. Have a serious difficulty in seeing, no? Then wearing the glasses or you're blind? Yes or no, no? These are the basic questions na ina-identify natin if the client do have risk prior to pregnancy, no? Kung prior to pregnancy, meron na siyang risk. On the core 3, halimbawa, tinatanong nila if you do have any health conditions, no? Kung may health conditions ba, you do have diabetes, no? Kasi ang ini-establish natin dito, if there is a possibility of a pre-existing medical conditions, which is actually a condition to be considered para siya ay maging high-risk pregnancy, no? And then, pangalawa, yung core 4, no? In the 12 months, for example, tinatanong din dyan, yung compliance ng client natin in terms of prenatal care. Why? Kasi that's very important also, yung adherence ng pasyente natin to prenatal care. Otherwise kasi, kung makita natin dyan, halimbawa, no type, dyan, di ba? The problem ng client, nakikita natin na hindi siya pupunta sa healthcare center or even the hospital or even a consult to the doctor. No? Kasi, that's why ito yung tulong natin, ito yung magiging assessment tool natin para makita natin whether the client could be a potential high risk in the sense of non-adherence. Kasi pag ang pasyente natin ay buntis, tapos non-adherence yan to prenatal, for example, to routine check-ups, therefore that could possibly be a reason for high risk. Kasi bakit naging high risk is because we can not be able to monitor our client because of their what? Non-adherence attitude. May mga ganyan tayong mga pasyente, di ba? Kung minsan dumarating na lang sila na dumarating na lang sila na mga anak na lang. So ang mangyayari, we have to deal with the possible complications as soon as possible. Wala tayong preparation. Hindi katulad ng mga high-risk client na natin na nagpapacheck up. We could be able to prevent complications from happening kasi na-monitor natin yung mga yan. No? Another, halimbawa, this one naman, no? Health insurance, tinatanong din ng health insurance. Dito sa atin, tinatanong natin about PhilHealth. Why? It's because there are instances, no? There are instances na mga pasyente natin ay what? Nag-result sila into home delivery. Why? Because they fear of the financial obligations. Di ba? May mga financial obligations tayo in terms of delivery, no? Kasi syempre, even in the government hospital, as much as we can or as much as we want to give a free, no? A free healthcare services to all, minsan hindi kaya. In what way, no? I'm not telling naman nagpapabayad ang mga government hospital. It's just that there are medications sometimes and some laboratory tests that are not available in the hospital. So ano ginagawa ng mga pasyente natin? We will not be compromising our patient na dahil wala sa loob ng hospital, that's it. Huwag natin gagawin. Hindi po. We have to advise them to do the examinations outside of the hospital, and somehow it's burden for them, especially mga client natin, mga poor, no? Yung mga medyo hindi kaya magbigay o hindi kaya magbayad ng mga services. What is free from the government is of course the service of the employees, yung serbisyo, yung professional services ng mga empleyado, syempre libre yan, and of course the medications kapag meron, and mga laboratory exams. However, those are not available. Hindi naman lahat ng government hospitals do have or complete yung kanilang mga laboratory examination na screening test or even your mga medications. Minsan hindi kasi, no? And also kasama din dyan halimbawa yung insurance. Yan, core number 9. Thinking back to just before you got pregnant with your new baby, how did you feel about becoming pregnant? Diba yung mental health nila, kino-consider din sila dyan. Why? Kasi diba lagi ko sinasabi sa inyo, even in your back on your NCM 107 regarding the task of your pregnant client, first trimester, second trimester, and the third trimester. Diba? Pag sabi ng first trimester, I am pregnant, no? Dapat kailangan matanggap ng client na siya ay pregnant. And the second trimester, before the delivery of the baby, kailangan ma-accept na the client is what? Will now be having a baby. No? And then of course, on the third trimester, immediate before the delivery of the child, kailangan matanggap na she will be going to be a mother soon. No? So kailangan din natin yun. And of course, that is for the pre-pregnancy. No? During pregnancy, tinitignan din natin yan. No? Yung mga recent pregnancy, no? Kapag pregnant na siya, nagpapaprenatal ba siya? No? Then, tawag ito, then you will be asked about this one. No, how much weight I should gain during pregnancies, no? Ini-skip ko lang kasi I'm just giving you a tour, no? It's for you to browse na lang kasi marami na mahaba-haba kasi ito, no? I'm just giving you a tour kung ano ang meron doon sa inyong PRAMS or Pregnancy Risk Assessment Monitoring System, no? Kung binibigay ko lang sa inyo yung idea kung ano ang laman niya, no? Like this one, no? Kapag pregnant, tinatanong yung mga weights, no? May mga screening bang ginawa, no? Nag-smoke ka ba ng cigarettes, no? Nag-birth control ka ba bago pa nanganak, yung mga ganon? If you are using substance, like for example, illegal drugs, marijuana, ganon. Kung meron kang one, no? Especially this one, the letter M. If I wanted to be tested for HIV, why do you ask the client, no? Sir, bakit kailangan pa natin tanongin ang client whether she likes to be tested for HIV? It's because HIV testing is not mandatory, no? Hindi yan mandatory, no? Yan po ay voluntarily. However, yung pagiging voluntary niyan, kailangan na counseling muna ang patient natin. You do not do, no? Yung para malaman niyo lang what would be the possible na pwede nyo tanongin sa client ninyo in terms of monitoring, no? Kasi kailangan din natin sila ma-monitor. Then, I'll continue this one. Such it. So after this, no, after the lecture on the high risk pregnancy, no, tapos ko na high risk pregnancy, the prompts, then I'll go now to the SDG or the Sustainable Development Goal number 3. No, I will just browsely discuss it. And then you will be having your quiz. Alam ko nakapost ito ng 2:15, no? That would, yung quiz yun na yun is all about high risk pregnancy. And then you will be submitted that at 4 p.m. ata yun nilagay ko doon 4:30, no? So that would be your activity after this, no? Yeah, okay. Now we go to Sustainable Development Goals, no? When you see Sustainable Development Goals, ito yung na-discuss ko na din sa inyo last NCM 107, but now I'll be focusing on SDG number 3, no? Sabi ko nga 17 yan, 17 goals, no? Yan yung ginagawa, no? Ginagawa what is sustained development among our society, no? So but we are focused on SDG number 3, which is the good health and well-being, no? So targets of Sustainable Development Goal number 3, no, is to ensure healthy lives and promote well-being for all at all ages. So ibig sabihin healthy lives for all, no? So given that it's pediatric, no, pregnant client, geriatric, so yan ang target ng goal number 3. Well-being, healthy well-being ng isang pasyente o isang tao, no? So maternal mortality, when we say maternal mortality according to SDG, that is kung nakita niyo doon sa military niyo 2020 ang nakasulat, no? But this one is 2, pero hindi nila masyadong pinalitan yung mga target nila, no? I'll just browse it, no? In terms of maternal mortality, ano ang gusto mangyari ng SDG number 3 is to reduce the global mortality rate ratio less than 70 per 100,000 live birth. So kung noon kasi is medyo mataas ang mortality, no? Ang gusto ng SDG 3 by 2030 mabawasan yung mortality. Ibig sabihin yan yung mga namamatay na buntis o namamatay ng nanay because of pregnancy. Okay? And then we have neonatal and child mortality by 2030 and preventable death of newborns and children under 5 years of age, with all countries aiming to reduce neonatal mortality to at least as low as 12 per live births and under 5 mortality to at least 25 per live births, no? In terms of neonatal and child mortality, gusto ng SDG 3 at the end of by the 2030 mawala yung preventable deaths of newborn. So yung ibig sabihin ng preventable deaths of newborn, those are causes of death na should have na supposed to be ay na-prevent, no? Yan yung minsan medyo hindi natin nakita yung complications kaya namatay yung bata. So by 2030, ang sabi ng SDG, lahat ng preventable deaths ay mawala na, no? And of course, yung pagbaba ng mortality, yung pagkamatay ng mga bata less than 5 years old, na especially meron tayong mga tinatawag na SIDS, no? When you say SIDS, that is sudden infant death syndrome. So yung SIDS, hindi rin natin alam kung ano cause. Minsan meron tayong patient na nangyari ganyan na pagkagising ng nanay, patay na yung bata. May SIDS tayo, that is sudden infant death syndrome, no? Then infectious diseases, no? By 2030, and the epidemics of AIDS, tuberculosis, malaria, neglected tropical diseases, and combat hepatitis, waterborne diseases, and other communicable diseases. Actually, that's why we do have a lot of partnerships, no? Ang Department of Health, we do have program for AIDS, you know that. We do have program for tuberculosis, malaria, and some tropical diseases. For your information, ang Zambales is malaria-free na, if I'm not mistaken. We had given the certificate that we are malaria-free Zambales last year. Zambales-free, malaria-free Zambales last year, no? So, yan yung naging successful program natin na na-prevent natin yung malaria for the past 5 years na wala tayong case ng malaria. In terms of tuberculosis, no, hinihikayat ng DOH na magpa-accredit lahat ng mga healthcare facility for your direct obstetric and short course for the DODS, no? Is a DODS, no? Parang chemotherapeutic agents na binibigay sa mga pasyente natin may tuberculosis. At the same time, they do give what we call contact tracing. Halimbawa, ang pasyente nila ay may TB, ang ginagawa, hindi lang naman yung pasyente natin may TB ang itetest nila. Itetest din nila yung possible contact niya, no? Halimbawa, yung family, yung nanay, yung tatay, yung anak, no? Contact tracing. And in terms of AIDS, no, maraming natin, halimbawa, sa San Marcelino, we do have your Shelter of Hope. No? Shelter of Hope is a facility which treats HIV client, no? HIV and AIDS patient. Then, non-communicable diseases, no? By 2030, reduce by 1/3 premature mortality from non-communicable diseases through prevention and treatment and promote mental health and well-being, no? Substance abuse, ini-strengthen niya yung prevention and treatment of substance abuse, including narcotic drugs abuse and harmful use of alcohol, no? Kaya may mga tayong program ng government about this one, no? Road traffic, no? But yung road traffic, hindi pa yata siya nakalitan, no? By 2020, yan pa rin hanggang ngayon, I believe, no? Yung kanyang target, no? Have the number of global deaths and injuries from road traffic accidents, because according to statistics, madami po tayong mga road related injuries, no? Kasama din po dyan mga buntis, no? And sexual and reproductive health, no, by 2030, ensure universal access to sexual and reproductive healthcare services, including for family planning, information and education, and the integration of reproductive health into national strategies and programs, no? Now, we are mandated, no, by the DOH to have what we call the PHU, or the Public Health Unit, no? Kasama sa Public Health Unit, and of course, is the reproductive healthcare services. I believe we do have your teenage clinic, no? Yung mga teenager na they wanted to ask for information about pregnancy or possible prevention of pregnancy na non-judgmental, non-judgmental teenage clinic. Meron po tayo, no? Kasama po yan sa program ng Department of Health natin para ma-integrate din doon sa mga teenagers yung reproductive health na importante. Kasi kung minsan kapag teenager, minsan hindi kasi sumusubi dapat hindi pa sila mag-jowa, no, mag-boyfriend. But eventually, that's a reality, and that's a reality that we need to talk about. No? May nangyayari, may teenage pregnancy. Somehow, we have to strengthen our program para matulungan sila. Kasi we cannot avoid that. Kasi hindi naman time to time, i-monitor natin yung mga pasyente na yung mga teenage nila, hindi sila mag-buntis. Of course, we cannot do that. But what we can do is to give them information that could help them, no, to prevent pregnancy if they don't want pregnancy. Then universal health coverage. Universal health coverage, achieve universal health coverage including financial risk protection, access to quality essential healthcare services, and access to safe, effective, quality, and affordable essential medicines and vaccines for all. No, we do have what we call hospital integrated universal health care integrated hospitals. No, ano pong ibig sabihin yun? There are hospitals that are pinapatupad ng universal health care, but there are pilot hospitals pa lang. No? Halimbawa sa Bataan General Hospital, sa Jose Biligan hospitals wherein universal health care sila. But in some government hospitals, hindi pa tayo universal health care. However, we are aiming for universal health care kasi gusto natin it's health for all. No? Health for all, safe, effective, quality, and affordable essential medicines for all. No? And then environmental health. By 2030, substantially reduce the number of deaths and illnesses from hazardous chemicals in air, water, and soil pollution and contaminations. Even yung mga hazardous, yung mga occupational hazards, ina-address natin yan kasi there are instances na nagiging cost yan ng problem. Or even in pregnancy, di ba? Yung mga harmful substances na pwede namang inhale that could endanger the lives of both the mother and the unborn. So ano yung mga means of implementation? Paano ipapatupad ng SDG yung kanilang mga goals or the targets? No? So tobacco control, strengthen the implementation of WHO Framework Convention on Tobacco Control in all countries as appropriate. Dito sa atin, ano yung ginagawa natin tobacco? No? Pinapataas yung taripa ng mga sigarilyo. At the same time, mandated yan ng Department of Health to put what? Yung mga harmful effects ng tobacco to our body, to unborn and to the babies. Diba? Kaya kung minsan kung may mga naninigarilyo dyan, makikita ninyo yung kanilang packaging ay merong what? Meron silang mga pictures. Diba? And then for medicine and vaccines, sinusuportahan nila yung mga research and development of vaccines. No? Ibig sabihin, no, nagtutulungan, nagkakaroon ng partnership yung mga companies, no, para tulungan yung mga pharmaceutical companies to what? To do research in terms of vaccine formulations. Health financing and workforce, substantially increase health financing and recruitment, development, training, and retention of healthcare workers as much as possible. No? Kaya tingnan nyo, even in the Philippines, the government are aiming for high salary for healthcare providers kasi what? Ang gusto nila is workforce retention. Gusto nila maiwan yung mga healthcare worker natin dito. However, there are instances kasi, or madalas, no, nag-a-abroad ang mga healthcare workers, especially nurses. No? That's why ang aim nila, palakasin yung financing and workforce by means of what? Retention. Siyempre, pag gusto mong ma-retention, maiwan yung mga empleyado, you have to give them the comfortability of working. No? Siyempre, yung high salary, kung di man high salary, comfortable working conditions. No? And then emergency preparedness, strengthen the capacity of all countries, in particular developing countries, to early warning risk reduction and management of national and global health risks. Yan yung i-strengthen natin. Remember, during the COVID vaccine, we are not ready. No, we are not ready for pandemic. So, anong nangyari? Medyo humingi tayo ng tulong sa ibang mga bansa. So, that's, kaya nga medyo naging controversial yung bill dati ni the late Senator Miriam Santiago, wherein kung napasa sana yun, we could be able to address the preparedness of our country to emergency and pandemic. No, pero ngayon, ginagawa na nila yung mga yung emergency preparedness measures, or at least in the event that there will be an emerge na infectious disease that will possibly cause an epidemic or pandemic, pwede natin masolusyonan natin agad. Remember, during pandemic, ang hirap, di ba? Sobrang hirap yung way natin before. Ang naging result ng country natin is to close the border, no, ng bawat bayan, no, para hindi makahawak. No? But the other countries, they do have this screening test para makita nila agad. No? Universal health coverage, no? For the universal health coverage, the target can be set overarching that supports the achievement of the other targets and therefore the Millennium Development Goals. No? So, yung universal health care, ang ginagawa natin is, ang ginagawa ng Philippines is to find funds for it. No? Nagde-devise sila ng funds kung saan makakuha ng funds. Kasi pag sinabi mong universal health care, sagot lahat yan ng government. No? So, pagpasok ng pasyente mo doon sa hospital, that's it. No? Yung lahat ng services kailangan free. However, syempre, hindi naman lahat ng ginagamit natin ay free. No? So, kailangan din ma-maintenance. That's why there are drafting kung saan kukuha. I believe doon sa taripa ng sigarilyo, ng alak,
So, nagpa-finalize na ako niyan. Natapos yung klase ko na. Then, nag-continue ako magawa ng assignments hanggang mag-4. Fina-finalize ko na lang siya niyan. Okay. Yeah. Oh. No, sa CR ka na mag-wait. Finally, one done. Again. Actually, natapos nga na ata yung dalawang assignment niyan. Napagod na kasi ako niyan talaga. So, 7:28, tapos ng mom's duty, but di pa ako nakapagluto niyan. So, checking lang ako ng schedule ko for tomorrow. Then, nag-check na rin ako sa messenger kung may any changes ng schedule. Kasi matutulog ako ng maaga niyan. Nag-scroll lang ako sa TikTok for 20 minutes at natulog na rin ako. Dahil pagod na pagod ako niyan. So, di ko na na-include ata yung scrolling ko sa TikTok. But, yun lang naman.